So maybe the pawn shop's open all night. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register? Oh damn, look at this ray tracing. Did they add the ray tracing with the final cut? Like the lighting effects? Shit, I missed that. Bust of a woman. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. I guess I always said whirling. Isn't that funny? It's whirring. Whirling away.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
I feel a kinship with them right now.
Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Okay. Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Volition and Inland Empire having an argument. Okay, let's take a look at the knights on horse. Oh no, the blue uniform.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Wait, this looks like Rene, the old guy who is playing Patank.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Point at the blue figurines. What exactly are these?
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
Okay. What about the knights on horseback?
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago.
And the figurines in rags?
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels.
Are these even
tall sticks?
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers.
Birds nest Roy.
I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. Contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. Okay, I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment. I think it's meant to give people hope.
Maybe.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Might be interesting to find out what it is.
Okay, we'll ask him in a second. Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table. Shit, I think I got rid of something that had interfacing, but we'll just have to live with our choice. This is what we're wearing now.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow.
Yeah.
Most of them are just broken toys.
We could try it again later.
Hey.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impound all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Okay, so this is another like moment where I could make a choice. Do I want to build communism? Oh, God. I do, actually, kind of. Do I? Or maybe I don't care about this political shit. I'm more about, like, I think my character is more about the, like, paranormal stuff, or because I haven't said anything like that. Shit. But I don't want to, like, I want to experiment with the game, but I don't think my character wants to start building communism again. Yeah, I think I'm going to say... I said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate man. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
So the other thing I'm wondering, and I don't want an answer for this, like, I'm wondering to myself, like, if I pick this, is it gonna, like, prevent me from making other choices like this? Or is it like I can do all these things? Don't answer that, though. The other thing, guys, is, like, I can always play this game again, and you guys can give me all the answers, you know? Wait, first, what's this communism even about? Roll up your sleeves and start building communism. I'm gonna opt out.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections.
I think maybe these are prompted by things you do in the game, and it's kind of like giving you some different larger goals that are outside of, like, the investigation and all that stuff.
No objections. It's mathematically impossible to achieve a classless society. Everyone knows this. Did someone mention cocaine? Are we doing cocaine? No. I'm sure I heard someone say cocainism.
Because I feel like the big dude mentioned, after we talked to the big guy, individualism might be a little bit more of, like, our thing. It's like finding ourselves is maybe more of our goal. I don't think, literally, like, I think we're too lazy to build communism. Cocainism, though.
Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one. There's one.
What should I do?
You should build communism precisely because it's impossible.
I don't want to build communism. I don't want to do it. Shut up. I want to lie down and let the water carry me downstream. Okay. But I'm going to keep this in mind. I'm probably going to say yes to one of these, but I don't think communism is the one. Also, they were talking about I think I need to put on orange pants. Or, well, I guess they're more yellow. They're golden brown. That's close enough. Now we look like one of the
A typical
soldiers.
streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Is that a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where'd you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
He pauses, studying the light. How much for the streetlight?
700 real.
Jesus.
A bargain, I dare say.
Are you out of your mind? There's one just like it on every corner. Even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep. We're going with, are you out of your mind? There's one just like every around the corner.
The light has undergone 3 transformations.
I don't know what I just said,
and
but
every
it was something.
transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
I think I combined like, on, and corner into like one word there at the end. It's getting late. He rests his elbows on the counter and brings his face closer to the glass. I don't know what it is, but I really prefer to play this game really late at night because it's like my mind is in the right space for it. Like I'm like kind of tired, but sharp enough to know what's going on. But like my mind is more malleable late at night. What do you mean transformations?
Well, there are the cost of removal and rewiring.
It throws you a look of weary patience.
The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
This guy's fucking bullshitting us.
Okay, that checks out.
We could buy the street light, guys. Okay, maybe I should be saving up for this. Fuck the paying Gert. All right, there's nothing else I need to know about the light.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
So I wonder if this guy just like is in his pod 24/7 and he just falls asleep and wakes up and stand on the tip of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
I need it.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here. What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work? Let's ask about it.
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Are you sure this is still in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
Okay, but what I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes,
It does.
Sure. You can use it for that, or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Holy shit, a fucking spider just freaking... Oh, it's climbing back up now. I'm not joking, a spider just like dropped in front of my monitor and then I started talking and it ran away. This is not a good spot to build a web, buddy. That was fucking weird. Okay.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Turn to Kim. Theoretically, I could bring it to a beach party.
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now.
Don't.
It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Well, it's actually a murder investigation / cobalt blue door, then beach party. Okay, it's like it was moving towards my head, spider, but now it's moving away. I was afraid that, I mean, not that it would really do any harm, right? If it just like, sorry if you guys are afraid of spiders, but I was afraid that it might like come down and land on my head. Okay. Okay, Kim, I'll just rock out with the pawn shop owner then. Actually, it doesn't have to be a beach. With a boombox like that, I'll bring the party into the streets.
You can play it any way you like. And I guess since you're a police officer, no one can arrest you for it.
I'm convinced. I want to buy that boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Got my eye on you, spider. He sold the fuck out of that, I have to admit. Oh, it's a tool. Equip this to play tapes. I don't have any tapes, but if my voice gets a little bit quiet, it's because I'm looking up at the spider. It's just like sitting there. This is the reel-to-reel boombox of everyone's youth. A little banged up, a little chipped, and honestly, not that loud either. Looks cool though. Excels at being carried on the shoulder, allowing you to play audio tape items and blast music into the face of unsuspecting strangers. I could just walk around with it. And my... I think this might be our style going forward. This is the kind of style I can get behind.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns easily. I didn't even see what stats it gave me, if
What
any.
can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
So we got, sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are press your finger at your lips. More tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. I'm gonna say typical vacuous consumerist objects.
It keeps me entertained.
He responds unimpressed with your critique. Maybe we are a communist.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Oh shit. Even. Is Roy high, and if yes, then what is he on?
Feeling
Oh!
warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard.
Spider's
He's
moving
probably
again.
on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Parolidon, what is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me, or is it really warm in here? Look around. Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. He knows we're police. Okay, but like how, wait, how, I guess we've established that these types of drugs are illegal in this world, right? Because of the rich lady, she was saying that they're running drugs, they're sneaking like the union's sneaking chemicals in to make drugs, right? Into the port. I think we're a direct kind of guy.
How would I know?
Take a step back studying you. How would I know?
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Point at his clothes. Say, what's with the triangles on your vest? It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of pyro holodon before I lost my memory. Chill out, man. I'm a chill out cop who just wants some of what you're having. Well, we got the esprit de corps. Let's follow up on that.
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
He coughs as if to mark his words. Did we hear about the People's Pile disaster before? Okay, I think the spider's left the vicinity. We're safe again.
Had to take Parolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile, what's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator
Jesus.
in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you, too.
Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
He looks at the spiraling light and stops. Must have been tough, radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
Oh. Sighs and shakes his head.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Is this like a Chernobyl thing? I guess? I don't know. How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it.
Huh.
So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forberg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
He shrugs. Yeah. It couldn't get much worse than this. Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story.
Skill point.
Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Vortices. I like theory more than story. Outward movement, not vortices. Is that like... I'm not familiar with vortices. Is that like a vortex? Like constantly turning into a center point as opposed to outward movement where I was going away from a point. Care to share your pyrrolidin with me? The boombox I bought, it should play this tape, right? Something I'd like to sell. Might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops? Hey, that's smart. Okay, let's start with the drugs though.
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display.
I love Cam.
Looks like he doesn't want to get involved.
He's just letting us do our fucking thing. He just watched us lick rum off of the counter. But just at the tip of our tongue on the rum.
Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I ride the pyro every day.
Every day? You look the part.
Damn, yeah. Roy knows.
Here you go, man.
Presents a large cap-shaped object on the palm of his hand. Very odd looking. Yeah, you know, like expanding our consciousness, exploring the what was the term? The paranormal or whatever. The para world. That's what our character's about.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained pyrrolidon. Straight into your gut. Not so sure about this.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
Nice. We leveled up, I noticed. The boombox I bought, it should play this tape, right?
Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it spinning. It all starts with the tape.
Do we have a tape? Did I forget about that? There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'd like to sell my clothes. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. I have this commemorative pin, but before I sell it, I have some questions.
Jean-Baptiste summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that
He
was.
studies the pin carefully, rolling it around in his palm.
So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you $3.20 for it.
Okay, but are we a haggler? I think we're just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Okay, but can you hold on to it for a few days before putting it up for sale? I promise to give the pin back.
Sure, I can keep it behind the counter for a week, but only if you pawn it right now.
Oh, I can't just say all right. I have to say rip off.
A pin from 31 ought to be priced at 310, but I added another 10 cents just to be nice. Sure thing. So, do you want to sell anything?
Oh. I'll check my pockets. Access your pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Lieutenant's handkerchief. Oh man, I like Kim. I don't care about the postcard. Do I care about the shot put ball? No. The gun? No. Okay, what am I up to? I still don't have enough because I bought that fucking stereo.
Anything else you're thinking
Wait. How much do I need? I need, what does that say? 565.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'm keeping the fucking handkerchief. Oh, cool. I could drink the alcohol again. I like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
We're close, guys. We're close. Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know.
Jesus.
Sell me something lighter.
I don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
Do you have any guns like the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Of course he pawned our gun. We're so bad with money. Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back. Okay.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You,
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Man, we're tough on ourselves, eh?
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Oh, man.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Wait, how much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
15?
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream.
15?
It's not, though.
That's not even close to like a night at the... I don't know. Actually, I don't know how much the rooms cost. It was $70 for the room and other stuff that we did, I think, like drinks.
This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
But I guess it happens to the best of us.
It certainly does, especially in Revachol.
I'm pretty sure that has never happened to anyone in the history of Revachol. Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Was it Kuno's friend?
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens' militia? I like this one the best. Maybe she's a vigilante.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
He looks around worried. Any idea where I could find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
She was like a kid, right? So he wouldn't sell the gun to a kid.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about
Would he?
it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I like how we get experience for finding out that we pawned our sidearm. After putting it in our mouth. We threatened him. We threatened our own life to make him buy our sidearm. You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Do you know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
I already know what he's going to say. I think he can help me get a corpse out of a tree. He looks pretty tall.
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
That's all I got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Okay. I have other business to take care of now. Jesus. Let me just check this out. So we got tools. What does this do for me? Oh, it's just to play tapes. Oh, nice. We lose 1 health. How do I... Oh.
Whoa. In your hand.
Yeah.
A Rolidon. The double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens.
It's midnight.
Rare and gritty. A product of the age of atomic power.
Look at the little puck of liquid.
What a funny little cap. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a potent antidote to boredom.
Hope in the cap.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little slit on the side lets you just slurp it up. Like an oyster. Come on, slurp it.
Slurp it.
You suck a manly dose of the extremely chemical-smelling liquid into your mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
Maybe I should have just let myself lose the health and we could have slept it off, but it felt right. Ooh. Tastes like fire.
It tastes like many things, all melting into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly exists as it did before. Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
I love that, like, as soon as we get the alcohol, we drink it. As soon as we get the drugs, we take it. Oh, God, on fire?
Not really. It's just a metaphor. The effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm. This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
Kim, I just did a drop of that anti-radiation drug. It's great.
I'm happy for you.
He said in a deadpan way.
His glasses turn golden as the fire reflects off the lenses. You feel this man is your brother. Just don't mix it with anything, he thinks, looking you over. Thankfully, his sense of balance seems okay. Whatever. I'm not getting involved.
Wait, did I lose my I think I'm not, yeah, I lost my alcohol effects, or maybe I can only have one effect at a time.
Wow. Kim's badass. Or he's had a druggy partner. Whoa. That's probably it. He's seen it before.
Look at this.
Look at all these guys go off like fireworks as information pours into you about the lieutenant's simple remark. I'm happy for you. This stuff is great.
This is going to be so useful in my line of work.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more Pyrrolidon. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all human beings.
Love it. Okay, let me get my boombox. And my drink. Track down your gun. Keep looking. Maybe someone else knows something. Oh. Okay, so I could, if I want to, since these are full, I could unlock one of these. Wait, it says you do not have enough skill points available. I guess I'll wait, though. I feel like I'm gonna get quite a few levels in this game. I'm at 98%, though. I guess what I'll do is, like, I'll wait till I have something else to work on. And then I'll wait for a level and unlock it. So for now, I'm going to take a point. I get, you know, the other thing I like to do in RPGs is my experience in, I like to have the experiences in the game feed into my character. So I think I'm going to take a point in electrochemistry. Cool for high flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed, to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown or talk to someone blasted out of their mind or understand sexual dynamics, okay, electrochemistry is there to guide you. High levels, it makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure. An unrepentant Lothario who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with a low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Also, pop culture. At level 4, okay. Sweet. So I need to find another, what, 250? Oh, we got our healing item back. Okay, cool. I bet I could find 250 around here. Water lock out of order until Wednesday. Is there a party on the beach?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way.
What?
Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Pull the lever.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, Nothing happens.
Harder!
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Lieutenant turns to himself while staring at your activities.
The spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Oh.
Advanced race.
Oh, yeah,
theory.
nice. Okay.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Learning cap for rhetoric raised to 5, +1 conceptualization. The mystery is mostly aesthetic. Cool. Close the water lock on Wednesday. Where's that music coming from? Is it on the other side? Butter sign down! I think there's a party going on over there, guys. A sewer grate, a gateway to the river of filth. Oh, they're gone from the game there. Let's go back to, well, there's a couple things we can check out. We can check to see if the union people are here. Oh. Oh, I think we missed out on that. We're too late.
Can I help you?
Did I talk to this guy? Oh, yeah. Oh, she's gone too. Can we talk? Let's talk to Kim. Doesn't he want to, like, go to sleep?
Yes?
Okay. Nothing new. I wonder if we had to be there to find to see the union guys. Wait, they're all gone. I guess everyone's just gone to sleep? Maybe this dude's gone too. Wait, am I playing the music? It just occurred to me I'm the one playing the fucking music.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
All right. I think I know what the race enigma is.
And
It's shit. Let me into the fucking harbor. Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory. This racecraft is what rich people want us to do while they get all the money. It's just something you shock people with, liberal and progressive people. It's whatever you want it to be. It's a free association language exercise, degenerate race hero. It's about you being conflicted about your Kochka girlfriend, isn't it? I don't know about the rest, but it's clear I should stop drinking the ancient Ilmarin mind poison Al Ghul. The stump is ready to be superseded by the Aeropagite superstate. I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a cop. I don't know what to pick. What, let me think about this. Are we gonna hit him with this? I'm drawn to this one. Conflicted about your girlfriend. I like the shock people. I kind of like this. Rich people want us to do while they get all the money. I'm gonna go with the girlfriend.
Look, babe. When confronted with the demise of his entire race, the bourgeois alcoholic degenerate focuses on gossip. Other people's lives are a refuge for him, from the burning race wreckage of his own.
That's just tactless, Jan.
The woman doesn't even look at you. Did I fuck it up?
Effeminate gossip mongerer. I take pity on your tabloid-driven urges. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad, like a little boy who wants to go on the potty. I can press the button for you. It will open the door.
What the fuck? After all that? That's all I wanted.
Very well. You may enter the door once. Our race conversation here has concluded.
He punches the emergency button with his fist.
Finally. Let's go.
Yes!